The last stock that we are discussing today is IEX. IEX is one stock which for long-term investment idea makes for a wonderful candidate. Why? Now, as you might know, the Indian Energy Exchange, it's one of a kind company. Sure, it has competitors, but uska jitna bada market share hai, it pretty much acts as a monopoly. It is not a monopoly, but it has a lot of power. Now, in India, the demand for power and the supply of power both are expected to increase, and the rate at which IEX keeps introducing new contracts for these energy companies to trade in is also wonderful. So going forward, is company may we can expect a lot of positive stock price action. The main activity of the company is to provide an automated platform and infrastructure for carrying out trading in electricity units for physical delivery of electricity. Right? अब कंपनी का जो revenue है that has been growing at 19% CAGR and the net profit has been growing at 23% CAGR since the last 3 years. This is a debt-free company. The electricity volume rose by 29% during FY22 and the certificate volumes, which is basically, that has also increased extensively. The company expects to maintain a 20% CAGR on the revenue side, 5-year CAGR on the revenue side, and that is one big factor as to why I think IEX is very positive for long-term investment. So now let's move on to the chart and see what it is trying to tell us. So this is the daily chart. You can see that the stock did not get listed a long time ago, only 2017 onwards, and list होने के बाद ये काफी टाइम तक साइडवेज एक्शन में ही था. कोविड का जो बॉटम आया मार्च 2020 से, जो कोविड की रैली स्टार्ट हुई, उसमें स्टॉक ने जबरदस्त मूव दिया. इट वेंट सीधा 6x विद इन less than 2 years. उसके बाद से on the chart there were early indications of a decline coming up, and that is when I personally got out of the stock, and the stock is down nearly 60% since then. What is interesting now is that the price is hovering near this important support level. Why is the stock level, this particular price level important? Because यहाँ पे देखिए resistances हैं, यहाँ पे फिर इसने पहले support लिया था, यहाँ पर वापस से already 3 बार 4 बार, मतलब ये बार बार टेस्ट कर रहा है इस लेवल को. And while it does that, the RSI on the daily chart itself is giving a very strong positive indication कि it is clearly saying that this might be the bottom that we've all been waiting for in this wonderful stock. 75-minute chart पे भी same story repeat हो रही है, which is very good indication कि weekly chart, daily chart, 75-minute chart and even the 15-minute chart are all saying the same story. 15-minute chart में तो it becomes even like the positive narration of the chart becomes even stronger when you notice that there is a strong RSI positive, there is a positive range shift on the 15-minute chart. Positive range shift मतलब क्या हुआ कि पहले तो जब स्टॉक नीचे की तरफ आ रहा था तो 15 मिनट की चार्ट पे ये बार बार 30 के लेवल को पंक्चर कर रहा था, बट अब 15 मिनट की चार्ट पे 30 के लेवल को रिस्पेक्ट करने लगा है. तो यहाँ से इट लुक्स लाइक अ वेरी गुड स्टॉक फॉर लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट. So what would your buying level be? What would your stop loss be? What would your target? So I would suggest कि you focus on creating positions in IEX between the range of 130 to as high as 140. It's okay even if you go as high as 150. So 130, 100 और 150 के बीच में आप positions create करिए यहाँ पे. अब positions of course like I always say एक बार में मत create करिए, धीरे धीरे buying. 3 या 4 tranches में purchasing करिए. Make sure you stick to your allocation percentage. Capital management is very important when it comes to trading in stock market. Okay, on the downside, you want to maintain a stop loss of around 125. क्यों? 125 के नीचे अगर ये स्टॉक जाने लगता है तो that will be conclusive proof कि 130 का जो support level है वो टूट गया है. And when a support level breaches, it's best to exit a stock. क्योंकि देखिए अगर ये सपोर्ट लेवल टूटता है तो आराम से 18% नीचे तो जाएगा ये स्टॉक, क्योंकि वहां पे उसका नेक्स्ट सपोर्ट है. यू डोंट वांट टू होल्ड अ कैपिटल व्हेन इट्स en route to 10-20 level lower, 10-20% lower, because capital erosion करके किसको मजा आता है, right? So you maintain a stop loss of 125 here, and for target on the conservative side, I would suggest a target of 196. वैसे तो मुझे IEX का चार्ट और उसके फंडामेंटल्स भी काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग लग रहा है, and it can go up to 250, but because my calls are predominantly based on technicals, I don't want to overshoot the target to 250. I would stick with the target level of 200 for now. So this was IEX. I hope you enjoyed this analysis.